Hey, this is 2020 Vision. Happy Why Wednesday, co-creating dreams and breakthroughs, crushing fear and distortion. Our conversation for today in our content video is about hierarchical dynamics. This is amazingly interesting to me. If you think about it, people run around the world asking for autographs and thinking like, oh my goodness, somebody's up here. We live in a hierarchical society. Perhaps it goes all the way back to our programming when we're roaming the plains of the world, nomadically and trying to figure out like who's in charge of what's happening. And that stays with us today in business. So my challenging question for you on this Why Wednesday is why? Why and wherever you are hierarchically you positioning yourself lower than you should be? And this, for those that were at Legendary Mastermind, goes back to our conversation about you stepping into your greatness and amazingness. But the first step of it is to realize that you're just operating in a fictitious hierarchical dynamic. Think of it. If you see somebody that's a celebrity, it's like whisper, 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 that's so-and-so. And there's like a hierarchical perspective on who they are in our culture. Listen, I'm absolutely acknowledging and validating the accomplishments of others. And it's something that people should be really proud about. But as you're building strategic relationships with people, co-creation relationships, merging ecosystems, hierarchical dynamics are everywhere. So the first question you have to ask yourself, and I'm challenging you to ask it for you today to accelerate your business or your growth is, wait, why am I lowering myself in the hierarchical dynamic? And that's the messaging for today. And then step into your greatness, create your amazing, heroic, unique identity, and not go forward with this overwhelming sense of ego or significance, but that you belong at the table in the conversation too. Quick story, going all the way back to when I first began practicing law, I had achieved a lot in law school and moot court competitions. It gave me the confidence and the certainty to go forward into the legal practice. Now notice what I just did. I talked about hierarchy in my own mind. So did I really need those successes? We'll come back to that in a different video, but I had them. But when I stepped into the legal world and started dealing with, I'll never forget this case, they were offering my client $100,000. I was dealing with somebody who was allegedly the best commercial litigator in the state of New Jersey, and we crushed him. And I'm not bragging about it. I outworked him. I literally was understanding the case much more deeply, and I had better skill sets. And I was like, wait, he's supposed to be up here, I'm supposed to be down here. And it was a breakthrough moment in my second year of practicing law that applies for me as a lawyer, it applies for me as a business owner, entrepreneur, and it applies for you. You belong. Hierarchical dynamics are made up at many levels. So own yourself, own your heroic, unique identity, go crush it. It's Why Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day. We're all just learning to see. Thanks.